What's going on, guys? My name is Calvin Wright. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you're getting out of the military in the next 6 to 12 months, or you're thinking about getting out of the military. And I'm here to tell you there's a program and there's a process that we offer that's going to allow you to transition much easier and help you find a job that's probably fitting with your values and what you're looking to do. So why SkillBridge and this program is going to work for you is because we offer a military background, which most companies don't have. And so it's going to be hard to relate to those types of people, okay? Our industry is the financial service industry. So we help people that need life insurance, and we do some type of retirement planning with Index Universal Life and annuities. And that probably doesn't mean a whole lot to you right now, but it will here in a sec when I get to explain it, okay? When I got out of the military, I was in the Army for 7 years. I jumped out of airplanes. I did reconnaissance. I went to Ranger School. I did all of these things, and I didn't have a sales background, and I didn't really know what to do. So when I got out of the military, it was during the middle of COVID, and there was basically no jobs out there. And so I took a job as a production supervisor at a meat plant, and what I did was I was basically a platoon sergeant, and I managed people on the floor that were making ham. And I thought my life was going to be great and dandy. I was going to get all this time off with my family. I was going to get paid a bunch more than I was going to get paid in the military. And I quickly realized that once taxes came around and I got paid less than when I was making in the military, and then I still had to ask my boss for time off, and they can still say no, I realized it was basically the same, but except in the civilian sector with no PT. And I was like, well, I would have just stayed in it if I would have known all of this. And so I started looking, and I found the financial service industry through a mutual friend named Zach, which you'll hear from in a second on how the business works and how you get paid. But what I did was I got my insurance license, I learned how to sell insurance, and it provided something much different than I ever thought could ever happen for me. And it provided an uncapped income. And so I was used to making like $30-something thousand in the military to 60-something thousand minus taxes in the civilian sector, and then to multiple six figures being in the insurance industry. And the coolest thing about all of that is I never had to ask my boss for time off again, which I'm sure most of you, that's probably one of the main reasons why you're getting out. You miss weddings, you miss holidays, you miss all these crazy events or meaningful events to you that you don't get to celebrate with you and your family. And the insurance industry provides income, which is important because you need somewhere to live. And number two, it provides you time to make your own schedule to hit those important events. And that was what was most important to me when I was getting ready to start building a family. So with my military career and background, it was a lot more than just not having a sales background. It was about having values like discipline, loyalty, respect, all these different values that the military teaches you that the civilian sector doesn't give you. You can't teach these types of things to people unless you've gone through it, and you guys are the ones that have gone through it, and you know what it looks like. And we're looking for people with those types of skills and those types of like attributes to their personalities, which directly reflects into why we're looking for people to be a part of our company and be a part of our industry. Zach's now going to explain to you how the business works and how you get paid, so that way you can have better understanding on why this might be a good opportunity for you.
Awesome. Thanks, Calvin. Yeah, like Calvin said, I've been in this business for about 7 years now, working in the insurance and financial services, retirement planning business. And I think everyone growing up has different things they wanted to do. A lot of people wanted to be in the military from the time they were kids. I wanted to be a doctor growing up. You know, I got into medical school, and I found out quickly that I didn't want to pursue that career path for a bunch of reasons. But mostly, I didn't want to be told what I had to do forever. I didn't want to have to go to school forever, take out all sorts of loans. I didn't want to have someone breathing down my neck and like Calvin mentioned, determining when I did or didn't have freedom. You know, and I wanted to be in control of my own schedule and my own income, most importantly. And I think that's the biggest thing that most people that are attracted to our business want, is they want to have freedom, and they want to be able to, you know, progress and move up quickly and not have to climb a weird corporate ladder. Everything we do is merit-based. Nothing is based on, you know, seniority or how long you've been there. It's all based on how well you perform day in and day out. So what we do from a high level is we work with a bunch of different insurance companies that provide life insurance, retirement planning products. And you know, we are contracted through all the top A-rated insurance carriers. A-rated just meaning they're really good, stable companies, you know, companies that most of you have probably heard of on commercials or seen on golf bags or whatever. And we have contracts with these companies, and we have clients that fill out leads. They fill them out online or sometimes through the mail, or that sometimes they call in. And our job is to match them with whichever type of insurance product they're looking for. Now, we don't have, 9 to 5 schedule. We don't have days where you have to show up or not show up. But everything that Calvin mentioned, as far as, disciplined, motivated, coachable people that, want to work as part of a team, all those things are required because we have commission-based sales jobs. And it's not our job to find people that we want to motivate every single day, babysit, and wake up and get out of bed. We want people who are already motivated, already disciplined, have a good work ethic, have a good heart, and care about other people, and want to be plugged into a vehicle where they can do very well and provide for their families and make their own schedule, which is what our industry offers. Our average first-year agent who works full-time is making six figures the first year. It's about $125,000 what our full-time first-year agents make. Our top-end agents, make multiple seven-figure income after being in the industry for 7, 8, 9, 10 years. But new agents, entry level, can't expect to make six figures if they're willing to put in 40, 50, 60-hour weeks. I know when I was new, I don't have a military background. I didn't serve. I couldn't have gone through all the things you all went through to do what you did for our country and serve our country. But I played sports growing up, and I had a difficult major in college, so it taught me how to manage time really well. And I worked 60 hours my first year in the business. Calvin worked 60 hours his first year in the business to make the amount of money he made. So don't want this at all sound like anything that you're going to roll out of bed and get rich quick at. It's something that you can work very hard at and earn a very good living. So like I mentioned, we have people, warm leads that call in and want insurance from us. Our job is just to simply match up which product with them, and help provide them with the right solution to whatever their problem is. It is sales, so you have to be good at taking a lot of rejection and be good at getting coached up and learn how to do simple things like read a script and overcome objections and, move someone through a presentation, teach someone, help someone log into Zoom, just silly things like that. But most of what we're doing is just problem solving for our clients. The reason this industry is amazing is twofold. One is insurance is a super highly regulated industry. So life insurance is not required, but everybody needs it and everyone will use it at some point. So it's very highly regulated because the insurance companies are very stable, and most, even large banks, have a lot of money in insurance. So very, very highly regulated industry, which is nice opposed to some other industries like, solar cars or pest control. You can mark up your product to clients. This is the price based on your age and your health as a client. This is what you have to pay for it. So you're not giving people the dog and pony show. You're just simply going, hey, based on your age and your health, sir or ma'am, this is the product we can provide for you. And this is the solution we can provide for your family. Does that make sense? So it's not the typical, salesman act. We're really, asking people a couple of questions and fitting them with a solution. The other reason that this industry is really amazing is it's recession proof, right? So people always need insurance. Whether if the economy is good, people have excess money and they can spend more money on retirement products and start building up their retirement accounts. If the economy is really bad, people need life insurance because their assets are diminished and they need something to pay out to their family when they pass away. During COVID, we had record years, and years after COVID, we've had record years. So it's an industry that will always be around. And what we do is we just shift the type of insurance that we sell depending on what the market is doing and depending on how the world is functioning. But it's something that has been through. All the insurance companies we work with have been through the World Wars, Spanish flu. They've been around for 150 years, and everything has remained the same for those companies. They've improved their products, but their core values and beliefs have remained the same. So the way you get paid, real quick, and we'll wrap this up, is the insurance companies, our commission scale starts at 80% and goes up to 145%. But let's say, just for easy math, if you're at 100% commission and the client is paying $100 a month, which our average client pays a little bit more than $100 a month, but for the sake of this example, let's take it at $100 a month and you're at 100% commission. If you sell a policy, if I sell Calvin a policy and he gets approved, and say today is January 1st, the insurance company advances me $900 as the agent. And as long as Calvin keeps the policy for 9 months, I get paid the last 3 months, or the remaining 25% at the end of the year, $100 a month in October, November, and December. So I sell Calvin a policy for $100 a month. I get paid $1,200 as the agent. And then if the policy has renewals, so all of our permanent products, whole life, index, universal life, things that you'll learn about if we decide to work with you and you decide to work with us, those policies all have renewals, so you can get 2 to 6% renewals on the back end from all the policies that you write that have renewals attached to them. So, example for me, I don't personally sell anymore, but I sold for 3.5, 4 years in the field. I still get $5,000 to $10,000 a month that come in from renewal income just for those small amount of renewals. Seems like a small amount, but it really builds up over time as you keep selling more insurance and your policies keep renewing. Other ways you make money is we have bonuses based on production. So if you're an agent and you go out and you're a top performing agent, you can receive a bonus anywhere from $500 to up to $20,000 a month. Again, the $20,000 a month bonus comes with a lot of production, so it's rare people hit that. But our average agent does get anywhere from a $500 to a $2,000 monthly bonus when they sell every single month with us. And that's from our corporate office. The carriers also offer incentives, cash bonuses if you sell their products. Those vary by carrier. And then a lot of the insurance companies we work with offer incentive trips. So if you do really well, we're getting ready to go on a trip to Maui. Like if you do really well, one of the insurance companies we work with is like, hey, you're a top performer. We appreciate you and your business. We're going to send you to the Ritz-Carlton in Maui for 4 days. And then you come back and get back to work. But this kind of encapsulates all the things that we do as a business. What we're looking for are, one, people who want to sell part-time. So people who have a 9-to-5 job, or maybe you're still in the military and you can sell 1 or 2 days a week for about 8 hours during that time frame. That's the first position we're looking for. Secondly, we're looking for full-time people. So people would be selling roughly from like 9 or 10 a.m. to about 6 or 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. And then the third thing we're looking for are manager and recruiter roles. So people who have some experience managing people, some people who have experience being recruiters. We're looking for people to come in, learn the basic sales systems, and then help manage agents or help recruit new agents. So if you think you'd be a good fit, please schedule an interview with us, and we're looking forward to talking to you.